Hello and welcome to the 16th lecture, Running MD Simulation in LAMMPS. So we have been talking about so many things of MD simulation, like how to understand the underlying theory, or how to use a software associated with molecular dynamic simulation, how to visualize, how to get the structure file, or how to get the potential parameters. Now we will introduce you to an MD platform, LAMMPS, that is kind of a common ground for running molecular dynamic simulation because it supports so many systems associated with material science and biomolecules. So we have already talked about how to use the databases and and how to choose between the databases, or how to make your potential parameters. Now, when it comes to running MD simulation in LAMMPS, we need three things to run MD simulation. One is the structure file or data that you will obtain or you will build. You will need potential file or data that you will obtain or you will build, or sometimes it's integrated into your package. And you will need an input file that will contain a bunch of commands to tell the system how you want to simulate the system or what you want to do with your structure. And it will also contain commands related to visualization, how you want to visualize or what data you want to extract. So these kind of things, you will submit it into a package. The package might be LAMMPS, it might be Chromax, it might be NAMD and Charm. For our case, let's say that we're running our system in LAMMPS. So we will run our simulation in a package in LAMMPS, and for that we can do it in two ways. We can make our system from the scratch through our input script. In our input script, we will tell the system how I want to make my simulation box, what conditions I want to apply on it. So for that, you have really good tutorials available online, like Evolucity tutorial LAMMPS. It works on LAMMPS. And it will be really helpful if you're from material science background. Or if you want to see some tutorials on biomolecules, there is Dr. Justin Lemko's tutorial that works on with VMD. Sometimes you can also make the system from a server itself. Let's say you don't want to make the system from the scratch with your input script. Rather, you want everything to be made beforehand. And if you want to just modify a few things and run the simulation, that option is also available. For example, a popular server is Charm GUI that actually facilitates you to submit just a PDB file and make the whole system. It will solvate for you, it will add the ions for you, and it will make or convert the system to LAMMPS readable data files for you so that you can just run the equilibration or production simulation. So in the next lecture, we will show you the first option, like how to run an MD simulation from the scratch. And I will walk you through briefly from a tutorial, LAMMPS Evolucity tutorial.